So, as I told you, nowadays the treatment is depend on the diagnosis, and you have to diagnose them early. But colorectal cancers are one of the better type of cancers. If you compare them with the pancreatic cancers or the esophageal cancer, gastric cancers, the colorectal cancers are better type of cancers. Better in terms of their survival. They do have a better survival. There are better chemotherapies available, so that patients generally have got a good life if we diagnose them early. Their recurrences are late as compared to the pancreatic or esophageal cancers too. So when we talk about treatment of a colorectal cancers, traditionally we used to do open surgery where we used to remove that particular part of a colon or the rectum, right? And we would do reconstruct. That means joining the rest of the part of the intestine. Most important thing in these patients would be to stage them first. Staging means what? Staging means, as I told you, whenever we diagnose cancer, we would stage them before treatment, because all the treatment is a stage based. In a colorectal cancer, the diagnosis happens when we do a colonoscopy, that is a kind of an endoscopy through our anal canal, which goes to large intestine, and we do take a biopsy and we diagnose them in an elective scenario. Generally, some patients may end up in emergency, like massive bleeding from the rectum, or there can be an intestinal obstruction. So in these patients, we diagnose them on a CT scan also, because in emergency situation, we don't have time to do endoscopy. Endoscopy to be done in elective patients. As soon as we diagnose them, we need to stage them, that it is in which stage. So a good CT scan of a chest, abdomen, and pelvis would stage them that they are in which stage. And of course, surgery is the mainstay of a treatment. If patient is operable, if patient is stage 1, 2, or the 3 in the colonic cancers, definitely surgery is the mainstay of a treatment. Traditional old surgeries we used to do by a long open incision, where we would remove the part of large intestine, colon, and we would join them primarily. Okay.
Right, doctor.
But nowadays we do all these surgeries laparoscopically, and so incision is very small. We put keyhole incisions through which we perform laparoscopic surgery. The dilemma was till 2000 2005, there was a lot of glitch about this laparoscopic surgery, especially in cancer scenario and especially in colorectal cancer scenario, because people were not trained that time in laparoscopic surgery, so they were quite hesitant to perform laparoscopic surgery in the cancer. There would be an incomplete job, the whole cancer would not resect, and so they would have early recurrences. But as I told you, the science evolved, the practice evolved, and now we have mastered ourselves to perform laparoscopic surgery in colorectal cancers. And it has been proven by various studies and trials that laparoscopic surgery is now a standard of care for the colorectal cancer. But this all holds true for the colonic cancers. Rectal cancers behave a little differently than the colonic cancers. Rectal cancers do have some local recurrences. If you see the rectum, rectum is a stool bag which is deep down into the pelvis, and it is closely adherent to the in the female's vagina as well as the uterus, and in the males there's a urinary bladder, that is urine bank. So sometimes these patients in rectal cancers do have a tendency to spread to the surrounding organs. So as we do a normal staging, we see them. If patient in the stage 1, stage 2 of rectal cancers, we do anterior surgery. That means we first do surgery, and depend on the situation, they may go for the chemotherapy plus or minus radiation. But if you see the rectal cancers are locally advanced, if they are adherent to the bladder or the uterus, or there may be some nodes around, then ideally this patient should undergo a neoadjuvant chemoradiotherapy. What is this neoadjuvant chemotherapy means? Here our intention of a treatment is to cure the patient, but before surgery, we give them chemotherapy as well as radiation to the local area, and after that treatment, we take patient for surgery, maybe after 4 to 6 weeks later. What this means that this gives us a liberty to have a R0 resection. That means with the help of giving chemo and radiation before surgery, we can able to remove the tumor all around, because this is a small space and the tumor spreads in lateral areas very fast. So we sterilize them by giving the chemo and radiation before surgery, so that we can be able to remove whole tumor without any residual microscopic disease behind, and that improves the patient survival as well as the local recurrence rate. So yes, laparoscopic surgery is a boon nowadays, because difficult surgery deep in the pelvis for the rectum is very difficult by open surgery, and laparoscopy, it is very easy because of the gadgets, because of the vision being very good. It is very comforting. The newer trend nowadays have come to do a robotic surgery. Now, as in olden time, we used to do open surgery, then we moved to laparoscopic surgery. Now the new gadget is a robotic surgery. A lot of new data is coming for the robotic surgery in the rectum, because as I told you, rectum is deep down in the pelvis, and there are chances of local infiltration. And robotic surgery, it is very comforting for the surgeon. The precision is very high, and the results are definitely will be very good. But too early to say that the robotic surgery is standard of care in absence of many trials. There are no very good trials available up till now to say that the robotic surgery is a standard of care. But definitely, robotic surgery has got a future in the colorectal cancer, and soon it will compete with the laparoscopic surgery.